Hi, I'm Cherry.
And I'm Soda. We're VTuber twins. Do you know what a VTuber is?
A virtual YouTuber, or VTuber for short, is an online entertainer who uses a digital avatar with real-time motion tracking. Models can be 2D or 3D, simple or complex. People use VTuber models so they can look however they want and create videos without showing their real face, which is a big advantage for online privacy. And sometimes, it's just fun to be a cartoon. The first ever VTuber was Ami Yamato, shown here. She uploaded her first video in 2011. Since the pandemic, VTubing has gone from something niche and relatively unknown to a giant industry that's exploded in popularity. Most VTubers live stream themselves drawing, singing, or playing games. Okay, now let me show you how we were born. There are 3 main steps: painting, rigging, and then importing into the face tracking program. First, we were drawn in Procreate, a digital art program. My design is inspired by Harajuku fashion, a vibrant, quirky style that was popular among teens in Japan in the early 2000s. I'm very hard to create, you know. First, you have to give me a pretty face. My whole body has to be centered, symmetrical, and every part of me, from my left outer eyelash to the stickers on my face, need to be separated into a different layer. Otherwise, I won't be able to move. My left eye alone has 8 layers. Similarly, Soda is also inspired by the more gothic side of Harajuku fashion. And here we are as layers, all spread out. Pretty crazy, huh? Next, to get me to move, the drawing needs to be imported into Live2D, the rigging program. Each layer of the drawing needs to have a mesh in order to move. The mesh is this net of connected dots you see on screen right now. After creating the mesh, you can move these little points around to warp them into the shape you want. The green dots in the lower left-hand corner act as keyframes in animation. They mark motion at a certain point in time. To create a blinking eye, you only need to create what the closed eye looks like. Here I am warping each of the 8 eye layers to get it to look closed. Live2D automatically creates the frames in between the open and closed eye. You have to do the same process with head angles. It's usually easier to sketch them out as guidelines first, before you warp. As for our mouths, we each have 36 mouth shapes. These were all made manually.
Our use IRL. We were actually created at the request of Mercer Island High School. The school wanted a way to encourage students to share their thoughts and feelings. That's where we come in.
We are the students' avatars. We make it possible for students to share what's on their minds and express their feelings, whether that's positive or negative. Students can submit stories to be read by either me or Soda in a weekly announcement video that goes up on the school website. This way, students can get things off their chest, while parents, peers, and teachers can understand the kinds of things students are going through.
Okay, now let me read you a student story from last semester. Sorry, I had a bit of a mothball in my throat. Okay. School started mid-August. I am burnt out. My classes are extremely hard, and my teachers did not give us a single moment to breathe, especially coming out of a whole 1.5 years of online school. I'm grateful I had a good online experience and that I'm able to go to school at all. Others have it worse, but I'm unhappier than ever.
Now I'll read another story that went on the school website last week. Okay. I've been struggling in my math class for a while now, and usually teachers will answer my questions on a surface level, but I'll still leave class confused. But this year, my teacher has been really helping me, even offering to answer my questions after class and making sure I truly understand. For the first time ever, I got an A on my unit test, and my teacher was genuinely proud of me. And that motivates me to do my best to make her proud. When the semester ended, I gave her a small teapot with math-related symbols on it and a thank you note, and she was really moved. I feel very grateful to have taken her class. Okay, that's all. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
Blah, 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 blah. Testing, testing. Walking along on those, what do you call them? Feet. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Oh, I forgot my lines.